Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they loved that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On the ground, McLaughlin. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one caught by Smith. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Lambert Smith to return it. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. A first down throw for Jackson. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. That one good for 26 yards.
You know this defense works all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. Yes! And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Rockland. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. He's close to a 1st down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Walker, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And this one is caught by Pierce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will go all the way. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 1st touchdown this year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Levis. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
13. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and long.
Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll run right. Here's one. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. He's got the corner open on the left side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
What is it on?
Here's Williams. On the run to the right. Taking off, and he will score! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson going for it all. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 57 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and long for Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover. And now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Williams. And on 3rd down, ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Like 49! In 18!
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
43-yard line.
Like 54! In 18!
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's complete to Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Patriots. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very skillful. That's going to bring us 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Don't worry. 13. Report.
Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Denver.
Again, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
DC, ready?
Jackson now on second down. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 2. Throwing is Levis. That's left side to Tucker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Levis. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
DC, ready? Hey,
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Broncos 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
1-yard gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10.
What is on?
A play fake. Now Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
What is up? Hey!
Here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Go. Go right here. Sit up.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This time they're ready for it. Him to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hey, middle. Right shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want it back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Vegas! What is it? Yes! Here we go!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
What is up? Yes. Tempo.
Now Williams. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 57 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially.
He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, New England.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
You change it.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Here's a run going left.
Jaleel McLaughlin, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and inches. He'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1.
Yo. 13.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. The defense trying to come up with a stop on third down. And not. Here's Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's first down.
Vegas! What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up? Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
I got it. What is up?
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now a first throw here in overtime. he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, they go with Walker. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
It's fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Pats first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 25, here's second and 6. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to Walker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's third down and
Well, let's
6.
give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Third and 6. To throw is Williams. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the quick.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Broncos. Now Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And there's a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Levis. Brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Again, it's Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Second down, Jackson. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. That is hot. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl.